The Coach Curl podcast is brought to you by Think and Grow Business, the home of the Think and Grow Business Mastermind. If you're serious about growing your business, get serious and join a mastermind group today. Find out more at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here from today's leader, the Coach Curl podcast. Welcome to Leadership Lessons from Life.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. Keep it going. Good job, guys. All right, Paul. I see you. All right, John. Finish on. Coach Curl.
Great job, guys.
Hey there, and welcome to our very first streaming of Leadership Lessons from Life. That's Leadership Lessons from Life. It's live streamed in the Coach Curl Academy Facebook group, on YouTube, and it's also available on the Today's Leader podcast. And today's lesson is all about applied knowledge. And applied knowledge is the key when we look towards success in our lives. And it's I suppose one of the big keys for us in life and leadership is that we're open to learning, we're enthusiastic to growth, and we are optimistic in approach. And it's always great to continue to learn new concepts under the belief, of course, that knowledge and growth is good. And it's true. It's great to continue to learn new concepts because we should have the belief that knowledge and growth is good. So growth is good. Learning is great. But fundamentally, our greatest success comes not from the continual accumulation of knowledge, but it's about applying that knowledge that ultimately will build and drive success for each and every one of us, including you. So it's the application of the knowledge, not the accumulation of knowledge, that will enable us to drive success. Now, you've probably heard sayings like you cannot give what you do not have, and that's absolutely true. To be able to mentor others and develop them to be the best that they can be, it's important for ourselves to continue to learn and grow. It's important for us to have the knowledge and the skills to be able to mentor others. But ultimately, a lot of your mentoring and coaching will ultimately come from experience, not necessarily from technical theories. It's more about what we've done, what we've experienced that will help us in applying knowledge and mentoring to people that we aim to develop. Our experience creates stories, and it's those stories of learning where our greatest growth has come from, and our greatest growth passing it on also comes from. It's the stories that we share that have better meaning and relevance to the people that we aim to mentor. So it's like the experience factor. So, because experience isn't equal. Some people will say 30 years in a row, I've had 30 years experience doing that particular job. And as we know, 30 years experience isn't equal. There will be some people that spent 30 years flying under the radar and doing just enough not to get caught, not to get sacked, while others, that 30 years experience is identified by 30 years of growth, 30 years of learning from mistakes, 30 years of applying lessons to make ourselves better. Applying experience with insight is the key when it comes to experience, and applying that insight into our experience helps us become better leaders. But that's the domain of the very few. Because for most people, unfortunately, that 30 years experience will not equal 30 years of growth. It could actually equal 30 years of the same year being repeated 30 times. Experience with insight is where it's at, just like it is with applied knowledge. So experience with insight builds success with leaders. Applied knowledge does the same. Learn, apply, and grow. And if you've been guilty of taking the next course and the next course and the next course, thinking that the next course is the one that's going to change your life, I urge you to take what you've learned and start applying it. Every time we learn and we apply that learning, we grow. Every time we learn and don't apply, we miss an opportunity to grow. So as a leader, we should always be looking for an opportunity to grow. Growth as a leader comes from applying our learning and learning as we grow. Apply your learnings, look for the lessons, make the necessary adjustments, and that means we've grown. And it's in those daily adjustments, the daily agenda, our daily adjustments that set us apart as successful leaders. So I want you to think of this as a constant renewal program so that we work through ourselves. We're identifying our gaps in skills, knowledge, potentially experience. We're identifying those gaps. We're also identifying our strengths, because we know that to be a well-rounded leader, we need to continue to improve in the areas that we're good at, but we also need to shore up those areas where we may not be as good at. So identifying our gaps in our skills, knowledge, and experience, and continue to build strength in our strengths. And that's how we become a well-rounded, strong, and focused leader. Think about this. It's the difference between knowing what you know and applying what you know. And I know that when you apply what you know, that's going to help you drive better in your life and not just in your business and your career. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Leadership Lessons from Life. I hope to see you again next week, where we've got another leadership lesson that's going to help equip you to be a better leader. I'm Tony. I'll see you then.
Join the group of people impacted by seriously simple stuff to get you unstuck. The first book by Tony Coach Curl. Available at Amazon, Tony's Simple Stuff provides the tool for people to master your life and aspirations. 20% of every book sold supports Carter's cause.
Hey, thanks for listening to our Leadership Lessons from Life session today. I hope it will provide impact in your leadership journey. Check out Think and Grow Business for all of your leadership development needs. If you want individual or team coaching, build better leadership behaviours in your organisation, develop high-performing teams, the range of programs available at Think and Grow Business will certainly help you. Book your free 30-minute discovery call at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au. Wherever you are, remember you are standing stronger, braver, and wiser. Have yourself a most successful week, and remember the golden rule: just don't be an arsehole. I'll see you next time.